Just absolutely incredible. Jayden Daniels, the new Tom Brady, perhaps? I don't think I'm over exaggerating at all. Just went into Detroit and embarrassed the number one team in the league by a significant margin. He played a perfect game yet again, back to back weeks, and his only second playoff game. The Easily the greatest rookie season of all time. First time since 1991, since the Commanders, Washington has been in the NFC Championship. History is being made before our eyes, and just what a treat to watch him play. This dude is. I've never seen anything like him before. I like to call him the Grim Reaper because he's just completely emotionless, and most importantly, he's lethal. Every single time he's lethal. And similar to Bo Nix, he's a rookie who's in his mid 20s, but still, all that experience that he played in college, all those big games have just prepared him for that moment. And just what a beautiful thing to see, man. I mean, I've never seen anything like this from a rookie QB before, ever. I mean, we've seen rookie quarterbacks come in and have success. Shout out Mark Sanchez. But this is just a different stratosphere of just efficiency at the quarterback position. Just a completely spotless performance. Again, against the number one team in the NFL. Now, as far as it goes for the Lions and the city of Detroit, really, really depressing times for just that entire state of Michigan, honestly. It was reported that the cheapest ticket prices were around $800 for this playoff game. Imagine paying $800 to go and see your beloved team go out like this. Rough times, man. And it's just rougher knowing the fact that Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson are more than likely out. So it's going to be really hard for them to replicate the regular season success they had. Obviously, did not have the playoff success this year. One and done in just an ugly, ugly way. But I don't know, man. You know, to quote Dan Campbell after he lost the NFC Championship game a year ago, we may never get back to this place again. And it's true. You know, to get to an NFC Championship game, I mean, look at the Commanders. It's been since 91 since they've been there. Those opportunities don't come very often. Those opportunities really come once a lifetime, maybe twice if you're lucky. So I don't know really where you go from here in Detroit. Obviously, they just were bombarded with a ton of injuries. That's why their defense has looked really awful the past, couple of months. But still, man, it's just a tough, tough way to end a historic season from the Lions. Now, as far as Jared Goff, I think this is just the Jared Goff experience. I think he's a great starting NFL quarterback, but really, when it's time to make the big throws, when the lights are the brightest, this is what he is. He's not that guy to really get the job done. He's that guy to pad the stats in the regular season and looks like a really good quarterback throughout the regular season, but when it's showtime, when it really matters, this is who he is. And I'm a big fan of Jared Goff, but I just don't think he's that guy to ever win a Super Bowl. I just don't think he has that clutch gene in him. But if you disagree with me, let me know. But yeah, man, if you're a Commanders fan, if you're a Lions fan, talk to me. How you feeling right now? I mean, if you're a Commanders fan, you have to be on absolutely cloud 9,000 right now. Like, this is just like unreal. One of the best playoff games I've seen in quite some time. Just a crazy start to it and just a surreal finish. And for the Lions, you have to be on cloud minus 9,000. Like, you scary hours out here for sure. Like, seriously, like the greatest regular season in the history of the Lions, and for it to end like this, it's one thing to choke in the first round when, it's a close game. This was a blowout, man. Like, this was bad. This was really, really bad. So I don't know, man. Let me know. Really curious to see who the Lions will get as their new DC. I know some Lions fans will be happy that Aaron Glenn will be more than likely departing this offseason. Honestly, I still think they're in that Super Bowl caliber window. So if you're the GM, if you're Holmes, hit up Robert Saleh, hit up a defensive coordinator with just a great track record and try to run it back. Hopefully you don't suffer as many injuries a year from now. And, you still have Gibbs, you still have Montgomery, you still have St. Brown, you still have Jared Goff. Even though I kind of gave a lot of reasons why I don't think he'll ever win a Super Bowl, he's still a great starting quarterback in the NFL. So you still have a great foundation moving forward. And that's another thing I've been seeing in this past hour or two about how quote-unquote overrated the NFC North has been, because of course the NFC North put up crazy stats this year in the win column with the Packers, Vikings, and the Lions. All three teams are one and done in the playoffs, so all the people saying that it was an overrated division, I don't know. Playoff-wise, overall-wise, I can't really argue that, but, regular season to the playoffs, it's just a different season. The wild card round starts, and that's what we just witnessed. So yeah, man, a lot of work to do for the Lions, and I don't know how you come back from this. This is crazy. Like, it's one thing to choke away the NFC Championship a year ago against the Niners, but this is just a different level of darkness, straight up. This is rough. But to look at the present and the future of the Commanders, they're either going to play the Rams or the Eagles on the road. And I really hope this team goes all the way. They are playing with house money, of course, and that makes them extra dangerous. So I feel like both of those games are definitely winnable for sure. I mean, if you could beat the number one seed in the NFL, you could beat anyone. Any given Sunday, man. That's what the NFL is all about. Really unpredictable. Quite beautiful, honestly. And you let me know if you think the Commanders are going to go all the way to the Super Bowl. Now, I have this kind of dream scenario. We're already witnessing the greatest rookie season of all time. But for the Commanders to play the Chiefs and for Jayden Daniels and the Commanders to stop that three-peat against Patrick Mahomes, everyone's favorite quarterback, I mean, just build the statue immediately after the game. Like, that would just be like fairy tale Madden sort of stuff right there, man. But I hope it happens. How can you not root for Jayden Daniels and the Commanders? Literally a Rocky Balboa story right before our eyes in real time. So let me know what you think. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. And how about your boy Ton? That's all I got for right now. Peace.
Second down following that incompletion. Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's on target to Stevie Johnson. Third catch today so far.
Johnson's one of the best receivers in the NFL. He can run all the routes. How about this out route that time? Does it with such grace and ease and makes the catch just short of the first down.
Allen's got it on a pass, has some heat on it. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Scrambling now. Nelson's in on the tackle.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They design runs for him just to do it as a running back.
First and goal from the 6. The ball is fumbled. This one's going back. He's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now at the 40. The 30. The 20. And he's brought to the ground.